Go ahead and share the show, folks. Go ahead and share the show, everybody. Share the show. Yeah, I let dancing be known. I can dance all our brand music. Go ahead and share the show, everyone. Share the show, please. Please go ahead and share the show. Today is called Open Mic, which means you can talk about everything and anything you want to talk about. We have no restriction on you. But you'll be surprised to hear some news again today. Me too. I have something on my mind. So you will be having the opportunity to tell the people what's on your mind. Anything you want to talk about, it doesn't matter. Whether political, social, private, anything. What we don't want is No disrespect, no insult. Personal issue you want to talk about it, it's up to you. That's why it's called open mic. And we do this every Tuesday. Unless we have something extraordinary. If you pass out me, you can dance, you can try me. You think I can dance? I'm not singing a little. That was the long on the challenge and Christmas silly. In Destiny Pastor Music. Folks, please learn to share the show, man. You know, we have over 100 people already watching, but very few people share the show. Imagine if all of you share the show. That would be really nice. So our friends, our brothers and sisters can also be a part of the program. So go ahead and share it. We're going to continue this music one more time as we share the show. I love this music though. So everything you're thinking about, get your list together. You have the opportunity to say it here. What's on your mind? Whether it's about Liberia, it's about the United States, or anywhere in Africa or Europe. You are free to talk about everything today. But before then, I have something to say too. I have a lot on my mind, especially in Liberia. We also got some shocking revelation that we might reveal, and depending how many people are going to be watching. Because sometimes some juicy news we don't let to give it to few people. We let to give it to crowd, so that more people can know exactly what's going on in Liberia. Any information we don't share with just few people. I want to make sure everybody listening. So share the show, everybody. I don't even know the meaning of this song, but I just love it. Maybe I need to find some pastor friends to tell me the meaning. The only thing I can hear what it when you say Glipo. Only Glipo I know. But I love the song. I love the beat as well. I know you do too. Me I can dance all the music. Madibo music, Pele music, Gio music, In the guild music, the one I like, the one they call Zomu. And, you know, sing by that girl. Zomu. You know, I'm from Nima too now. So share the show, everybody. We are about to start the show right now. I'm sorry though, if you be saying something, I've not been reading your comments. I've been trying to share the show, you know. But right now, I'm about to start reading your comments because we're about to start the show. So if you want me to replay your music, just send it to me. As long as it's on the internet, whether YouTube, WhatsApp, anything for that matter, I will play it. So share the show. Today is called What's on Your Mind. What's on your mind means anything, nothing off the table, nothing off limit, as long as you remain within the confines of this platform, which is respect, maturity, intellectualism. All right. I don't know, man. I haven't been able to share it to everywhere I want to share it. And I'm seeing a lot of people are eager right now. They want us to start the show right away. Because some people stomach food with a lot of different information. But yeah, me too. I got some new information to share with you. And you don't know who it's about. You might be shocked. Yes, I do have some new information. I don't know whether or not we're going to share here today, depending you know, people like juice, they like news, they like new thing, they like, what do you call it? They like G's. And when a lot of people here, yes, I will talk about it. If not, we'll just stay where we are right now. And besides that, we have a big lineup of people that are supposed to be on this platform this week. Very interesting. Some of the big names, the biggest names in Liberia, they are lined up to come on this platform to have a conversation with you. So share the show. I'm going to play this video one more time, and so I can share it to groups that I am a part of, so we can have a lot of people here participate. So the conversation can be more interactive. Somebody said I'm going to stand up and dance, so I will not stand for now. You want to see me standing dancing? You got to invite me to a party. So we can go party together. You'll see me dancing. I got some moves too, man. I told you, man. The only thing I can understand anything here is Glipper. I know Glipper means God. But I love the beat. Alright, folks. I want to say good evening, good afternoon to all of you. The music time finished. It's time to talk now. I want to say good evening, good afternoon to all of you. If you're in Australia, we say good morning. If you're in Liberia, we say good afternoon. And if you are in China and other part of the world, we say good morning. If you're in the United States, we say good afternoon. We want to thank those of you who have shared the show. And we also urging those of you who haven't shared the show to go ahead and do so. Today is Open Mic Tuesday. This platform have decided to have this particular show every Tuesday, wherein we open the line for everybody. Talk about anything you want to talk about, anything Liberia. With me, I always like to talk about what's on my mind. I know you have a lot on your mind, but today we're going to be actually timing people at least maximum 2 minutes. Unless you have something extraordinary to tell us, they will give you a little more time. But it's very important that you share the show today so that your friends can be a part of this very important conversation. Down the line, we might break some news to you, depending on the level of excitement and the level of number of people that are going to be here today to be a part of this particular discussion. Other than that, we will leave those or some of those breaking news for a particular show. But if a lot of people show up and we get excited, we will let it out. We will definitely let the cat out. But yeah, I want to say thank you to all of you for joining us. If you have shared the show, I want to say thank you. If you haven't, please go ahead and do so. To break a few news to you, that is about the lineup for the show. Tomorrow, Wednesday, April 22nd, if I'm not mistaken on the date, we will be hosting Mr. Alexander Cummings, one of the former standard bearer of one of the former presidential candidate in 2017 election. All the questions in the world, if you have some, send it to me. I will definitely ask Mr. Cummings any question that you think that are relevant to what you need to know, what Liberian people need to know in order to trust him, like we do with everybody else. So Mr. Cummings will be here tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, which will be on Thursday, we'll have Senator Darrell Dillon here. You heard me right. Darrell Dillon will be here tomorrow to answer a lot of questions about everything you think of. Darrell Dillon will be here on Thursday. Cummings will be here tomorrow. Dillon will be here on Thursday. On Friday, Martin Colley will have show on this particular platform. On Saturday, we have another big name that we will not announce yet. But trust me, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Tomorrow, you will learn a lot. And you will know a lot. That's just for announcement. Tomorrow, Cummings, Mr. Alexander Cummings, the political leader for ANC. Day after tomorrow, on Thursday, we'll have Senator Darrell Dillon. on this platform at the same time. So let's go to what's on my mind than before, because shortly we're going to be opening the line to ask you or for you to tell us what's on your mind. What's on my mind today? I have a lot, but the first thing on my mind, I'm very much disturbed. I'm very much disturbed and sick to my stomach for the level of video I've seen, wherein security personnel are beating on Liberians, women, injuring some of them very badly. I'm very disturbed by that. That gave me sleepless night. Some of you don't care because when you see those people, they are not your family. That could be your brother. It could be your sister. It could be your mother. It could be your family, very close family, or extended family. In no country that declaration of state of emergency amount to curfew. Our people are living in fear now. I thought the reason for the state of emergency was to save the life of the Liberian people. I'm very much concerned about that. Very, very, very much concerned. And I am in the process of also reporting this to the international community and other human rights organizations, because this is very bad. We are going to report this to the international community and other human rights organizations, because this is not humanity. I mean, the reason for state of emergency, it was to protect the Liberian people, to stop the spread of the COVID-19. It was not to give opportunity to people, to give opportunity to some unscrupulous elements to go and start witch hunting people and beat on anybody they want to beat. Or they have grudge on you or against you, they will go and start beating on people. People sitting on their porch, you go and beat them. Especially coming from high-profile security. The last time I was watching live, I didn't watch the replay. I was watching live. When Spoon TV guys went to a checkpoint mounted by some unknown guys, and the Spoon TV guy was asked by this so-called security personnel to present identification. And the guy behind the camera also asked, I can identify myself, but who are you? You do not have a badge. And the guy went ahead, presented his badge. I mean, his pass as a journalist. Now, the so-called security guy had no documentation, no identification to prove as to who he was. So they kind of alarmed on him. When they blew the alarm, other people came there, other security personnel came there. From one thing to another, they called the Deputy Police Director for Operation, the 102. I watched that myself. I was watching it live. Some people watched the recording, but I watched it when it was happening. And I was very disappointed. When the 102 got there, from his behavior, it sounded like he knows what those criminals were doing. Then, the 102 started to investigate as to what happened. The first thing he did, he told the journalist to turn the camera off. Can you imagine? the third man in command in the Liberia National Police was called on a crime scene wherein alleged crime is committed. Somebody trying to impersonate. Somebody trying to impersonate to harass the Liberian people. You are called there as a security personnel. But the first thing the man asked, he said, he tell people to turn the camera off. 102. I was like, why? Why this guy want the camera to go off? But then, the Spoon TV guy did not turn the camera off. What he did, he switched the camera. He did not point the camera on him, but yet the camera was in the dark. But we were hearing exactly everything they were saying. And it turns out that that guy who mounted that checkpoint, illegal checkpoints, he never had any document, but he called names of other people who supposed to be higher officers than him. So the 102, in that process, 102 got out of his car. That the guy who never had the identity, he ordered that man to be taken to his car. In that process, again, the camera guy insisted, pointed the camera at him. He threatened the guy. He said, "But man, didn't I tell you to shut this damn thing off, this damn camera off? I will break it if you point it at me again." Police, Deputy Inspector of the Police for Operation, law enforcement, people that are supposed to be protecting life and property, is threatened to destroy the journalist's equipment if the camera is turned on. That's why sometimes when I say even Charles Taylor Town is better than this time, people get angry at me, but I'm right. Even Rebel Town, they were law and order. Somebody who's supposed to be enforcing the law. Somebody who's supposed to be protecting the journalist. Somebody who's supposed to be protecting life and property. Property includes everything. Not threatening the journalist to turn the camera off. Because without the camera, he would have done some unimaginable things. Why ask the journalist to turn the camera off? If you are doing the right thing, every good person will even be happy that appearing on that kind of scene. Now you have people there to carry the news without you inviting them. Do the right thing, let the journalists carry it. Do the right thing, let people carry the good news. But because he knows very well that he is one of those criminals, that's why he behaved that way. Only a criminal can do that. You came somewhere where an alleged crime is committed. Journalists, they are not just any kind of quasi-journalists. These are recognized journalists that you know. The first thing from your mouth, tell them, turn the camera off before I can say anything. That means, somebody could die. That means he came there with different intention to do something stupid and destroy evidence. Why would you ask the journalist to turn the camera off? That's why I'm telling you, nobody told me. I was watching live. Spoon TV. Then the next day, when I saw civilian being beaten unmercifully, women being beaten mercilessly by security personnel, then that reflected my mind to what happened the next day, the day before actually. If the people say, oh, the military people are beating on people, injuring people, the Deputy Inspector General of the Police for Operation telling the journalist to turn the camera off when he was called on alleged crime, illegal checkpoint. Then who is sending the people? Because this guy here, this individual we're talking about here, the man had on uniform. The man had on uniform. But the man had no identity. So when you see the deputy police director asking the journalist to turn the camera off, he probably know the guy. By the time he got there, the first thing that criminal did was to salute him. Yes, sir, chief. And then he said, what are you doing here? Who are you? The man started to tell him exactly who mounted the checkpoint. Then he asked the journalist to turn it off. So it means that we are left with the belief, or we can fill in for ourselves, that this particular 102 Deputy Director for Operation knows exactly about those illegal checkpoints that are mounted to abstract money from people or to harass citizens. Can you imagine? Deputy Police Director. I can just process it in my mind. Even a zone commander of police should not ask journalists to turn camera off on a suspected crime. It means that you are abetting, you are aiding and abetting criminal behavior because you don't want criminals to be exposed. And one who aid and abet criminal attitude, you are one of them. You are no different. How can such a man be Deputy Inspector General of the Police? Somebody who shading criminals. Somebody who trying to cover up criminals. And the president is watching these things. That night, on Spoon TV, right on the screen, we had about maybe I think they had about 900 people or out of 1,000 people watching. And I believe if the president was not watching, many of his government officials were watching. But they let some of those things go unnoticed, failing to know that those are contributing factors to many crimes being committed in the country. Every day we see dead body. We don't know who's killing them. Harassment and robbery. You have somebody mounting checkpoints with a police uniform on. Police uniform on with no identity. And the police deputy director coming there telling the people to shut the camera off. It means that he knows that guy. He knows everything that those people were doing. That's just the truth. Sometimes we talk about some of those things, they say, oh, they may hate the government. I mean, you do not expect us to talk good where it's bad. Sometimes I can want to talk about some good things, I swear to God. But I can look around. If the bad outweigh the good, I'll go with the good, I'll go with the bad. I speak on the bad. If the bad things overshadow the good thing you're doing, you say you're doing, we will always talk about the bad thing. Like if you do one good thing today and you do 100 bad things tomorrow, the good thing you did yesterday will get lost in transition. The bad thing will overshadow everything. That's one thing on my mind. Security threat. Despite the state of emergency, asking the people to stay home, but they are not safe. And the threat against them is not coming from nobody else but the state security themselves. Isn't that interesting? The state security are the one harassing the people, intimidating the people, terrorizing your own people. And the police director coming there telling the people to turn the camera off. I learned that this person, who is now the deputy police director for operation, came from here in America, served in the military in the United States, if my information is correct. That is the man telling people to turn the camera off. If that man was in here in America and behave that way by now, there will be an ongoing criminal investigation or criminal prosecution for aiding and abetting criminal activities. Again, that's Liberia. That's one thing on my mind that really bothering me. The state security are the one brutalizing our people, are the one terrorizing the Liberian people. And the president sitting there like a bobo, saying it, but he cares less. He don't care about people when people insult him or disrespect him. He don't care about when money is involved. He will go and sing song just to deprive common people, musicians getting that money. The money, everything should go to him. That's all he cared about. Even in the midst of everything going on in the country, in the face of this deadly disease, people want to really, really focus on creating awareness among our people. But even if you want to do that, these things, I mean, kind of like completely distract your focus. We have been talking about coronavirus the whole time. What the government should do, what the people should do, what the people shouldn't do in order to be safe. But if this whole thing is about safety and our life and the life of our people being threatened by those who are supposed to be protecting their life, then where are we headed? That is one thing on my mind. They said the last time the chief of staff of the army, Prince Johnson, I'm not talking about Senator Prince Johnson, took some drastic action against some military personnel who were involved in similar behavior. I still think that's not enough, to be honest, because that's not the first time. During the campaign, one of the military guys did the same thing, threatening to kill people, and they just did a few things just to create some sense of, trust. But they didn't mean it, because nothing happened to that military guy. That man should have been disrupted from his position. I mean, from the army. You can't be in the army and be involved in politics to the extent where you threaten to kill people. If that man threatened to kill people that time, during the campaign, before Dillon was elected, think about that. If that man threatened to kill people, and that man stays in the army, stay getting paid from the Liberian people, do you expect other military personnel to behave? No. Everybody can speak. Even the police director can speak. The chief of staff can speak. The defense minister can speak. But if the president speaks and say, hey, this is state of emergency, it's for the safety of our people, it's to protect life and property, it's to make sure our people are protected. I don't want to see anybody being bloody on the street. I don't want to see that. If you're a military personnel, police, or whatever security apparatus you belong to, if you will see you doing this, you will be dealt with. If the president can at least have the gut, if the president can have the balls to stand up to say, hey, don't do this. At least for once, stand up for your people, Mr. President. Tell them to stop harassing the Liberian people. Tell them to stop beating on the women and children. Don't think because your children are not there. Those children are other people's children. Those women are other people's wives. They are sisters and mothers. You found pleasure in that? Beating on women? For doing nothing? For going about to find something to eat? You beat them? Right now, there is state of emergency in America. As a matter of fact, it's called stay-home order, telling people not to go out. But we go out every day. We go out every day. The last time I was jogging out, the police officer saw me. He was driving. He stopped the car for me to cross and wave at me, and wave to me like this. He never asked me, why are you out? Even though we have state of emergency, even though we have stay-home order, why are you out? I was jogging. And it was getting a little bit dark. Because I was on my way, I was jogging to go somewhere a little far. I was on my way coming back home. In Liberia, 3 p.m., you start beating on people. Say the president say, assuming the president is not sending the people to go beat people. This president, assuming the president is not sending the people to go, okay, the intention of the president may be good to say, okay, let the security enforce the stay-home order. But when the people are impersonating, when the people are beating on the fellow citizens, using you, Mr. President, that the president says so, why don't you come out and tell them, no, that's not what I said? Why don't you come out to tell them, hey, I declare state of emergency for the safety of our people. I declare state of emergency to protect life and property. I declare state of emergency for the benefit of our own people. For those of you who are going around masquerading to be security and you are not, if you are caught, you'll be dealt with. And those of you who are proper security but maltreating the common citizens, that's not what I say. We told you to reinforce, but we didn't tell you to terrorize the people, to beat on the people. When you see some Liberians bloody, you would think that there is a war in Liberia. I see some of it, I got sick to my stomach. So I have a lot on my mind. Like I said, we have some news with my breakage here today to you. But we want to make this conversation interactive. What is on my mind today for the most part is the government security beating on people. And also the behavior of the 102, who was caught on a criminal activity. And when he got there, the first thing from his mouth was to tell the security personnel turn off the camera. I mean, journalists to turn off the camera. Even though he recognized the criminal. Because the criminal salute him, yes, sir, chief. And the criminal and he asked the criminal, who are you and what are you doing here? And the criminal was in the process of telling the deputy police director for operation, telling him exactly who mandated him to mount that illegal checkpoint. Then he telling the journalist to turn the camera off. It means that every criminal activity going on involving people in police uniform, then the police director for operation knows about it. He should be investigated by now. If you hire any normal government in Liberia, the video evidence is there. You can say Sekou hate the president. You want to say Sekou hate the government. Sekou can criticize the government, but the video evidence is there. Why an alleged criminal who mounted illegal checkpoints speaking and the whole world is watching? The police director telling the man. When I say the police director, it means that the Deputy Inspector General 102 is also a director. Telling the journalist, turn the camera off. And the second time he did, he said, didn't I tell you to turn that shit off? I will break it if we point that camera at me again. Think about that. That's law enforcement or that's rebel? Are you a rebel commander? People like that, when really rebel things, show up, they run away. This is the man that CDCN beat on him and threw sand all over on him. He could not even defend himself. He behaved like some kind of helpless chicken and capitulated. Like some kind of helpless chicken when he was beaten. And the poor people and the people put sand on him. You could not defend yourself. But you are threatening the journalists to break their equipment because they want to carry live criminal activities so that people can know. Isn't this interesting? Also, I want to recognize one of the big fans of this platform. The person is called Kimvi Soare on this show right now, but his real name is Gafi Soare, and a few others who call us based on the development of this platform, some of the improvement that we have done on this platform. Call us and say that we are proud of you and contributed the amount of $100 towards the improvement of the platform. Like I told you the last time, one of the brothers by the name of Bala Kima from Houston, not only he contributed financially, but he also purchased a green screen. While we were on the phone with him, he purchased a green screen and shipped it to my address. I've received it and I'm using it, as you can see. So we need a lot of equipment. So I want to say thank you to you. I want to recognize you, Kimvi Soare, for promoting the platform, for contributing. We also welcome anybody's contribution. Anybody, if you have anything to contribute to the platform, we welcome it. One of the contributors called me yesterday. Somebody called me yesterday and said, hey, some of us want to contribute, but we don't want our name to be called. And this person suggested that we want you to usually put Cash App for anybody who want to contribute to the platform, because the platform needs to be taken care of and needs to be improved more. So we are thinking about doing that down the line, wherein we're going to put, we will inform you the Cash App number and tell you if you decide to do donation or contribution to the platform, you can easily send it there. If you want your name to be announced, we will announce it. We'll let the people know. And if you do any material contribution, equipment, microphone, anything. As a matter of fact, the brother who purchased the green screen for us, that brother also have purchased some microphone and some other equipment for this platform. We haven't received it yet, but it's on the way. He informed me on that a few days ago. So if anybody want to contribute anything, whether it's finance, whether it's equipment, material, anything you want to do, we welcome it. We want to say thank you to those who have contributed so far. And we will be making announcement on our expansion in Liberia. We're in discussion with radio stations. They're going to be carrying this show live as we speak, as it goes on. Those radio stations will be going throughout Liberia. And we're also discussing with people who are going to be correspondents and associates of this platform, that we follow everything going on in Liberia, especially during election period and all political activities. And some of those criminal activities that have been going on in Liberia, we will have people to follow and carry all of them. You know, so that I wanted to throw that in there. So what's on my mind today is security personnel to stop beating on the people. For President Weah to speak. You cannot remain Bobo for life. You cannot remain Bobo for life. It's not good. It's not good for the country. Not good at all. People already started asking that we should put somebody said I'm gonna break the news. I will break some news, but I will give other people the opportunity to tell us what's on their mind. Somebody already asking that I should put the Cash App number. Maybe some people want to do contribution to the platform. We appreciate everybody with the intention to improve this platform, whether it's financial support or whether material support. Anything you do, we appreciate it. I think we have been doing a lot by ourselves. You know, we have friends that are very good, that sometimes surprise us with things without even asking for it. We appreciate it. We want to keep the integrity of this platform, because this is people's platform. That's why we have no loyalty to any political party. We have no loyalty to the government and to no political party at all. We have loyalty to no political party. We are independent platform. Personally, I may like certain people. I may have admiration for certain people. But when it comes to objectivity and saying the right thing and doing the right thing, we have no friends. We have no boundary. Regardless. We can be friends with you, but when it comes to Liberia, we always put Liberia first. We have lost some friends because of that. We have lost some friends because of telling the truth, saying it for what it is, calling it for what it is. We have lost some friends. But I know some of those friends will go and they will come back. But we must always learn to put Liberia first. So the information that I'm going to bring to you, I will do that later on, maybe in the middle of the show. But let me remind you again that tomorrow we will have Mr. Alexander Cummings here as our guest. He will be here to answer all the tough questions. Yes, tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, on Thursday, Senator Darrell Dillon will be here. You know, the question we have for Dillon is too much. It's way, way, way too much. You want to be here, man. You don't want to miss it. Because for both Mr. Cummings and Dillon, they play a very integral part in the Liberian body politic. They are very important right now in Liberia. So it's only fair to you, myself, the Liberian people, for them to be available to us to answer our questions, to answer our concerns, to give us answer to things that we care about, and to tell us who they are, the kind of leader they are, or the kind of leader they will be, should they be given the opportunity to serve. And to also give them the opportunity to clarify some of the misconception, you know, maybe misinformation about them. That's all we do. But regardless of our friendship with some of those people, we stay hold their feet to fire. But that is our responsibility, to make sure we get it fast out and provide it to our people, to ask tough questions, even though some of our friends will be uncomfortable with those questions, but we have to. So tomorrow, be here. Mr. Alexander Cummings will be here. He will be our guest. Same time, 12 p.m. Arizona time, 2 p.m. Dallas time, let's say Central time or Minnesota time, then 3 p.m. New York time or East Coast time. And that will be 7 p.m. Liberia time. Tomorrow, Mr. Alexander Cummings will be here. If anything changes, we will let you know. But as it stands right now, Mr. Cummings will be here. And Darrell Dillon will be here day after tomorrow. Cummings will be here tomorrow. So I'm going to start taking calls. Call and tell me what's on your mind. What's on your mind today? It doesn't really matter what you want to talk about. But in the middle of the conversation, I will break some news to you. And this news that I'm going to break to you is about what's his name? It is about Mr. Benina Ure again. Mr. Benina Ure anyway, we'll talk about the news after we have given people the opportunity to speak. Hello, caller, your name and where you calling from?
I'm calling from Cedar Rapids.
Bro, Dinoa calling from Cedar Rapids. Welcome, my brother.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
We talk about criminal facilitation. It's exactly what a deputy is the present one. I want that show to the end. Wasn't only you alone that watch.
Okay, hold on. Call on the WhatsApp line. Hold the line, okay? Go ahead.
I approach or either I talk about it a little bit. This week on your show, I had a dream. If the police will not take time.
You gotta work on your stuff. It's a little bit not too clear. The voice been going in and out.
Okay, I'll tell it on your show. Am I okay now?
Now you better now. You know what to do, man. Keep doing this, man. That's good. Go ahead.
All right. That's my other book too. I think I said this on your show. Was it last week? I said it, and I told you I had a dream that one day the citizens of the Republic of Liberia will rise up and kill police.
God forbid, but it's possible.
Yeah, when the other officer grabbed that man by his trouser, by his pants, and put him in that vehicle, he knew exactly what he was doing. If one or two who serve as an army officers in the U.S. Army can facilitate a criminal who put gates, who black road in Liberia to do bad to our people. If you can facilitate him and let him go free, then he should be charged for criminal facilitation. And in policing in Liberia, if you take a criminal and make him police director, the inspector general, he's an armed robber.
You mean the inspector general, Mr. Patrick Sulu, is an armed robber?
Yeah, Patrick Sulu is an armed robber.
That's a big charge.
If you listen to Yeke Koluba, January 6th, when they placed a gun in Yeke Koluba, he said it from place that it is Patrick Sulu who did it because he's a former armed robber. And always when Yeke is talking to Patrick Sulu, tell Patrick Sulu, I'm about you. When I was a policeman, you were an armed robber.
So when Yeke Koluba was a police officer, Patrick Sulu was an armed robber?
Yes, Patrick Sulu
is there any proof to that?
Ask Yeke Koluba, follow Yeke January 6th interview. Follow it. When they planned that gun. Okay.
When that gun thing happened, right?
Yeah, follow it. You will listen to it and you will call me and tell me, Mr. Dino, you are right. He said it. Open it. He didn't say it behind the house. He said it, open it. You see, the police in Liberia, even the drugs, they arrested, I think, last year or year before last year.
Mr. Noy, you know that 2 minutes will get, right?
Okay. Last year, those things are planned by these people to go and tell, because if you put a gate down, you will tell that commander within our area, you are responsible today to bring 15,000 or 20,000. If you don't bring that money, you will see what we will do to you. So all of those things is happening. They are harassing people in Liberia just for money. And it is not fair. Let it stop. Let it stop immediately. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to the caller on WhatsApp line. Caller, are you there? 609 number.
How you doing?
I'm alright. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Emmanuel Coles. Come on in,
Oh, Moa. My brother, how are you? Welcome.
I'm doing good, senior brother. Well, on my mind, number one.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind today?
Yeah, I'm calling on the legislator. The resolution they draft, I don't see the content of it. Jefferson 6,000 men contact Twitter. I don't see them scratching it out. They say taking effect because the president spoke. So it's there. If they don't condemn it, then that means it's acting. I'm calling on them to take that power from Jefferson County ASAP before they resolve the country into chaos. Because Jefferson County had the power to recruit 6,000 men to put it in the street by the president. If they don't condemn it, then it becomes law. One. Two, on my mind today, the business have been all on the news. The news, front page said, when the minister dumped the children from behind the motorbike, the lady who captured the minister's car and who witnessed the accident scene have been quoted by front page.
I don't understand. It. When the minister did what?
When the minister dumped the children from behind the motorbike, the deputy
Dump the children from behind the motorbike? I don't understand that.
Meaning he ran into them, he hit them and dumped them, and they charged him for regular driving because he didn't yield to the yield sign at the intersection.
So the minister ran into a motorbike?
I hear you, Bush.
Yeah?
Yes, he did that.
Okay. So what happened now?
The minister ran into the children and dumped them. The older one broke her legs 3 times. The one next to her broke her legs 2 times. The third one have a minor injury on the head. According according to the story, the lady who captured the accident scene, who were right there, the minister refused to put the children in her car on the ground that he don't want blood in the car. I repeat.
Really?
The deputy justice minister who's supposed to be enforcing the law, the eyewitness on the accident scene had quoted by front page that the minister refused to put this case in her car to take them to the hospital because he don't want blood in her car. It was that a lady who used her car, put the children on her vehicle, take them to the real hospital. So the children mother have been crying, complaining all over the new Martin Kwale been carrying it, Joseph Judah been carrying it, a lot of people been carrying it, that the justice minister had hit innocent children, and he refused to cater to them. The president been hearing this thing. All the government officials been hearing the thing. These are things that sometimes be happening in our country. When we sit down here, we take it, we carry it, then they say we can't talk good about our country. You cannot be doing bad things in our country and we'll be talking good about it. My father told me, he said, my child, let me tell you this. You cannot do wrong inside and come outside right. My father told me that's a parable. So they cannot be doing wrong inside the country and we be praising them outside right. So I'm calling on all other advocates and every government official to call on that minister to turn to those children. If other country, that minister right now will be suspended with immediate effect, with that kind of story to attach to government. That's the number two thing that on my mind. Number
Thank
three,
you.
to conclude, probably,
Okay.
because you want 2 minutes.
Yeah.
You want to ask me?
No, go ahead. I thought you finished.
Okay. The information I sent you last night, the videos and things I sent you last night, I sent you one shocking one. You haven't seen it yet. You want to see that one? The coronavirus machine. It produced the same equipment we have here. It put it on water and cut up by itself. It's electronically control everything. You got to touch anything there. So I want you to see that, and I want you to look up, planning something towards that brother. So that's why on my mind today. And remember, we still call by because you say you're dropping Misa, so we want to see what it would take.
You were here, man. You were here.
Remember, we were called by. I didn't want you to know that. So.
All right, thank you. Yes, so it looks like a lot of you are waiting to hear this information that I am about to give you. If people call, I will give them the chance to talk. But if nobody calls, I will continue to give you this information. Hold on, somebody just sent me a video. Well, somebody just sent me a video. I'll look at that one in a little bit. Call your name and where you calling from.
Hello, Brother Sheku.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. What is your name and where you calling from?
Oh, Brother Sheku, my name is Jerry. I'm calling from Ecuador.
Oh, is this Mr. Jerry Wilson or Wilson Jerry?
Yeah, Jerry Wilson. Anyone, Jerry Wilson or Wilson Jerry.
Well,
That's my real name.
Okay. My brother, welcome. From all the way Ecuador, right?
Yeah,
Quito, Ecuador. All right. Welcome.
Yeah.
What's on your mind?
Thank you for the show. Well, there's a lot of things on my mind, but let me hit the particular and most important one.
Okay.
Brother Sheku, really, thank you very much for the show and the awareness for our family back home. My fear, what is on my mind is I'm so scary. Because of this coronavirus, our government are incompetent and they are not yet prepared. Brother Sheku, yesterday, I don't know if you followed the interview with the Minister of Health yesterday.
What happened?
If you heard what the minister was saying, she was just contradicting herself.
What did she say?
Can you imagine? Up till now, there is no ventilator or PPC or there is nothing ready. You mean
PPE?
Yeah, PPE. There is nothing ready. And these are the same people that are calling for lockdown and they want to send people in the street or trace controller or whatsoever, see 6,000 men, they are saying everybody should stay at home. And you don't have any equipment to help the people. So now, if anybody sincerely, or let's say in Liberia now there is 99 cases. So how are they treating these people? Is our government really serious to treat people, or they are just increasing the number for them to continue getting more donor money to squander it? That is my fear, Brother Sekou. Because do you know something? I don't know why, Brother Sekou, around the world, all lawmakers, senators or representatives, even in this country I am living in, they have not been paid for 2 months. Those are lawmakers. Their money was added to other necessary money, to other necessary funds, to buy necessary things, to attack this deadly sickness. But in Liberia, why civil servants, why doctors, nurses, why people on the field fighting this virus, why they are not yet to be paid? But Liberia people, Samuel Toe, can pay 103 lawmaker money into their account when doctors and nurses, when the people on the field killing themselves to save life, they are not yet paid. Even the people, the other time there was an interview, the nurses or some contact tracers that have worked for more than 1 month, in the beginning they promised them $20 and $15. They reduced their money from $15 to $12. And for them to pay the people complete 1 month, they reduced their money and paid them 12 days out of 1 month. And they even reduced the money. So what really are we gaining from this so-called government we have in Liberia? Why are they fooling the world? Why are they suffering us? People are dying every day secretly, Brother Sheikh. We don't know the plan. All they are saying, they want 25 million for food, to share food. But the most important thing, why the money was donated was to fight this virus. But President Weah, he could take out money to release coronavirus song without the permission of the representative or the legislators. But he cannot take money and buy ventilators or PPC or to equip the people fighting in the battlefront for this virus. The thing is scary, Brother Sekou. We are afraid. We don't really know what really happened when that disease hit Liberia top. The disease have not hit Liberia. I want you to check the news. In Latin America, Ecuador is second. There is 3,000 deaths. There is 3,000 deaths in this country. And more than 15,000 affected people. So I am telling you that no lawmaker, even the president, in short, just for this crisis, they have reduced the lawmaker that were taking 4,000 before. Now they are taking 2,000. They have already reduced their money. This is no something. The president has reduced his money. Nobody has been paid for the past 1 month. You see, all the money has been diverted to buy equipment to fight this thing. This lawmaker, I don't know. But one thing, let me end with this. There was a game playing, but a lot of people did not understand. Do you know why they paid the lawmakers? Because we wanted them to approve this, his so-called project, 25 million, this, that. Out of the 15 million promised for the coronavirus, 7.5 has been released. Where did that 7.5 went? There is no accountability for that 7.5. Brother Sekou, there is a lot of things going secretly that we don't know, that we need to call these people to give us accountability. If not, when this shit really hits Liberia, people will die. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, folks, just a second. Somebody sent me a video. I'm not going to watch the whole video, but I just want to read the writing that followed the video. All right. Yeah, I will respond to that later on. I will listen to the video later on, possibly play it if necessary. But so let me break the news to you. I don't want anybody calling because I will be distracted. I'm going to break this news to you, and it will shock you. You know, the last time we talked about Benny Nayure being in bed with George Weah, we said there are a lot of things to it, more than you know. People keep calling though, and this is people's show, so I said nobody should call. People calling. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Sekou. Hello, Sekou. Hello, Sekou.
Hello, what is your name and where you calling from?
Well, I'm Yulis Mambo, calling from the political platform, the political talk, Sekou.
Yulis Mambo, go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to commend this beautiful platform. Therefore, you have transformed the platform. At least growing numbers and size. I like the beauty of the platform.
Sekou. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Sekou, I don't want you to be surprised, Sekou. Your topic is today on what's on your mind. I don't want you to be surprised, Sekou. All of our advocates are making Liberia strong, making our people strong in terms of political interaction is good. In terms of choosing our presidential candidate is good. But Sekou, what I want to discuss today just in short is, are our leaders ready to lead us? Really, I want to know if our leaders are prepared to lead the country. Now, as you can look at the opposition bloc, there are a lot of claims and counter-claims about opposition leaders in the country. Are they really prepared to lead the country? Are they really prepared? This is the $100 million question I'd like to put across. We've been talking about national reconciliation for the past time.
Folks, my brother, let me just make a quick announcement. After this call up, folks, please, nobody should call. We got to break the news. A lot of people are eager to hear the bombshell, but it's real. It's real. Trust me. It's real and it's breathtaking. Yeah, the thing I'm about to tell you. You know, we don't just talk. We bring you facts. But my brother, you may continue. But after this call up, do not call me until I say, we'll open the line again, because people are eager to know what's going on. But you're not even sharing the show. You want me to break the news, but we stay at the same place we were, when I was talking. So, my brother, continue.
So, Sekou, our leaders are not sincere. Even our opposition leaders are not sincere. And I'm thinking if really they're going to win the election against George Weah. But one of the critical questions I would like to ask, can they win the election against President Weah? Now, for generation upon generation, our leaders are not being sincere, they are being corrupt. Now the issue is, are these leaders we are really anticipating going to change our time? Are they going to change the system, the coming, the blackout, the UA, all of them? Are they going to change the situation in the country? Are they consistent with their politics? Are they prepared to change 2023? What are the tactics are they going to show? So I'll be happy and have the pleasure to listen to Mr. Cummings.
Hopefully, Mr. Cummings will be there tomorrow, and
I pray Cummings do not turn you down.
No, hopefully not. Trust me.
And we hope he be
this platform, we are not boasting that we are not biggest platform per se. We are not the biggest platform, but we remain the most credible, the most factual and issue-driven platform on social media. No, never. We don't do that. We don't do that on this platform, my brother.
I will be looking up to that, Sekou. I trust you.
We don't do that here. We talk about everything. I mean, we don't go personal, but we talk about issue. We ask tough questions. No problem. Thank you very much. Okay, folks. No more calls. You are not sharing the show. I mean, I'm staying simple, but I will stay, break the news. When we told you that there are a lot of things to Mr. Cummings casing behind George Weah, we break a part of the news a few days ago. And we said that if somebody challenge it, we will make available more information in that direction on the particular subject, on the particular issue that we broke that day. But the one that you're about to hear will also take away your breath. To think like that of a Liberian, especially those in leadership and those who are aspiring to be leaders. You know, when the whole issue of state of emergency came about, that people should go indoor, the senators were debating among themselves as to what to be some of the incentive for the ordinary people. Some senators suggested that in order for people to stay indoor, it's boring staying indoor. But part of the incentives to enable the people to stay home, at least for the time declared by the president, some senators were talking about how they should make some adjustment in terms of tax break to the cell phone company. Somebody don't try it. Somebody trying to interfere. You will see something breaking one time. It just happened, but yes. Okay, I think you're already saying it. Yes. They don't want me to talk, but I will talk. So the senators, they wanted the one they used to call, I said it. I said somebody trying to do something, but it's not going to work, man. We have to stop this, man. Stop interfering, man. We have to talk this, man. Stop it, please, guys. First, just give me 1 second. I need to block some people. I need to do some housekeeping here, real quick. People don't want me to say something. They want to distract me. They want to interfere. They want to hack. They want to do everything. So when the senators talk about how they want to do that, there were a few senators that talk about it, and the majority of the senators agree that they should give the people 3 days free call they used to have. So at least on the weekend when you spend $1, you got whole 3 days. So that the Liberian people will be able to stay home and watch what's going on outside, and also be able to communicate with their loved ones and everybody else around the world. So in order to work on that, they suggested that the government give a tax break to the cell phone company. So that way the government will take the loss in order to provide that incentive to the people, to the common people. When George Weah was confronted with this information, George Weah asked McGill to call Mr. Ure to blackmail him. Just listen to me. George Weah asked Mr. McGill to blackmail Benina Ure. So McGill now called Benina Ure. I know they will be shocked to know how Sekou got this information, but it's true. It's true. McGill will not deny it. George Weah will not deny it. Benina Ure will not deny it. McGill now called Benina Ure. Oh, So you people are the one that are going through the senator then, or maybe you want to take the money from the government, you say you want to give to the people. That particular thing is not going to happen. The government need all the money right now. But the way you're looking, it looks like you are not in the interest of the government. And you're about to lose. You know, a few days ago, for the past few days, have you heard something? Emmanuel Shaw doing this, Emmanuel Shaw trying to collaborate or something against Ure or against Weah, blah, 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 nonsense going on. Let me tell you the truth. George Weah and Emmanuel Shaw are in the process of having another cell phone company. And to do that, they do not have the finances and the equipment to plant a lot of towers across Liberia. Lone Star Cell, the one Benina Ure is a part of, has some tower pretty much all over Liberia. So Emmanuel Shaw now and George Weah conspiring. Imagine I told you about the other money business where they finish, you know, George Weah finish close Benina Ure on. The 200,000 that used to come a month. That one is George Weah, you know, George Weah is very greedy. George Weah already taking closing Benina Ure on that one. The little one, the little area now he's getting from the Lone Star Cell, that's the one they're using to harass him, to intimidate him. And Benina Ure is so for the love of money, he will do anything. So when McGill called Ure, I will go to that other one where George Weah and Emmanuel Shaw trying to get a new telephone company. As a matter of fact, they already established it. Only remain to be launched but it's not properly strong because they don't have tower all over the place. So they even planning to buy Mr. Ure out from Lone Star. They're planning to buy him out from Lone Star, so he can live it with George Weah and Emmanuel Shaw. So going back to this issue of McGill and Benina Ure conversation, McGill threatened Benina Ure. The Senate already informed us about this, but we are going to take away from you. Whether or not people receive the money, that's not your business, but we're going to take that 3 days from you for your company. Benina Ure said, no, you shouldn't do that. Then they said, but you have to do something. What can I do? When Ure say, or the president call me and this and say that, the information we have right now, it was McGill that even placed the call. McGill told him, if what I'm going to tell you, you don't do it, because the thing is, George Weah and the people that they are fighting the CPP. And Benina Ure is fighting George Weah for the 200,000 business. Now, George Weah then taking it to the next level, trying to get the man out of business on the cell phone thing. So now this time around, they put the people's interest versus the interest of Benina Ure. Who's calling me? Oh my gosh. Can you believe that? I'm on the show. Can you call back? Wow. So, these people, they can just try to distract me. So now, Benina Ure say, okay, what can I do? What can I do so that you will not take the 3 days away? Because taking the 3 days away, that 3 day course for the duration of the state of emergency, the cell phone company will be losing millions of dollars. Not thousands, I'm talking about $1 million. So Benina Ure was afraid of losing that money to the Liberian people. Jowia, they don't want to give the incentive. They will take it. They will take that thing away from Benina Ure, so that the government can lose. Instead of the government being the loser, for them to give the tax break to the companies, Jowia then don't want to do that. Since they have Benina Ure, they hire him somewhere. They don't want to do that. So they'd rather suppress him, to bow down, and not to give the incentive to the Liberian people. So they threaten him to tell him, if you don't want us to do that, you have to do something for us. And this was now secret. When this information reached Mr. Ure discussed it with people. Not one, not two, not three. If push comes to shove, it will cost some people knee. If people come to deny, it will cost some of the people the knee who participated in the discussion. So McGill told Ure, so you know what you want. If you don't want us to do that, we got some buckets and something to be distributed in Carisburg. You have to take it. He was bullied. He was blackmailed to save him money. And he fell for it. So he went on. Because Ure the one that begged, he said, anything you want me to do, I will do that. Let me tell you something. If Benina Ure remains in the CPP, I'm going to tell you the truth today. There will be no CPP. CPP will die in a split second. Because George Weah got Benina Ure right here in his palm. He can close it on him at any time. He can release it. Or probably, I don't want to say the other one. He got him somewhere. Held him somewhere. When he squeeze it, he gets whatever he wants out of him. So they compare him to go and deliver those things to Carisburg. So those who were saying, oh, Mr. Ure, this is something, this is time, humanitarian time, Mr. Ure, Jowia knows exactly what he's doing. Jowia has the superintendent, the development superintendent, the city mayor. They were all appointed by George Weah. But they just want to use him to discredit the CPP, to undermine the CPP, to destroy him more so he can stop harassing George Weah. I mean, why is it that Liberian people not even concerned about that 200,000 George Weah been getting? Because Benina Ure was getting it. During Charles Taylor time, Benina Ure was getting it. During Ellen's time, when George Weah took over, George Weah been getting the money. And that money is not being reported in our national budget. How can Liberian people not even asking that question? Where is that 200,000 going? Monthly. How can no one have denied? Somebody call him, I'm not going to take the call. Because people are not listening. How come? How come nobody asking that question? So, when Mr. Ure went, there are certain things I will not say until I'm compared to about the involvement of those who participated in the discussion, who said no, who said yes, who said do it, who said don't do it, who said it's not good. Some people even cry that Mr. Ure should not bow down to George Weah. He should not allow himself, either for money, to be blackmailed by George Weah. But Mr. Ure fell for it because he doesn't want to lose the money. So we have two things going on here. The president is not in the interest of the people. fighting even to the extent of blackmailing somebody so the people can get the benefit because they don't want to lose. Because George Weah feel that government is him and his friends. They don't know government means the country and the people. So George Weah rather go and blackmail somebody so he will let go. That's how the whole thing died. That could have been in the Senate resolution that we read to you here as part of the incentive to be provided to the Liberian people. But because of the greediness and the criminal nature of Weah and his government and the greediness of Mr. Ure for money, Liberian people did not get that. So all of you in Liberia right now watching us, imagine you having that 3 days free internet like you used to have before in the middle of this state of emergency. You know how that would look like? At least you will feel a little bit relieved. You will have been watching this platform show right now. You don't have to wait for the radio part of it. People don't have money already. But the thing is, what about the senators? How come they're not even talking about this? You know what, moving forward in the days to come, we will expose even senators who rejected this offer. We might reveal some of their names for the Liberian people to benefit, for common people to have free calls on the weekends. George Weah instead using that to blackmail Ure, and Ure falling for it because of money. Like I said, there are a lot of things regarding the maritime. I'm talking about factual information. I'm talking about documentary evidences that we might reveal if we are challenged. There are certain things may not be necessary to put out there for the sake of privacy, but anything that got to do with public, anything that got to do with people, the people's interest, we will definitely talk about that. I know my life being threatened by a lot of people in so many ways, but only God can kill me. Only God can destroy me. Or any information that we got, we will share it with the Liberian people. Sometimes, like yesterday, the other day when I was talking about Henry Ure fighting George Weah, the extent that he wants to go to, or he has been going through. When I mentioned the issue of the protest, you can't believe, I received text messages that I did not even read during the show. I just saw the text messages coming, I just opened it and just left it. Some people were telling me, oh, please, don't talk about the protest. Sekou, don't do that. It will link to a lot of people. Can you imagine? It will lead to a lot of people. Don't do that. Don't talk about the protest, Sekou, please. That's the kind of country we have. That's the kind of country. But let me tell you something. Anything we have, we will talk about them. But we only give time for everything. This information that I gave the other day about Mr. Ure, we had that information a long time ago. But sometimes you can get certain information on people if they behave to the contrary. If their behavior falls in line with the interest of the people, then you don't have to shame them. You don't have to say anything. Because my thing is all about Liberia. I don't care about somebody. I don't care about my relationship with you. You don't want to speak to me after tomorrow, that's fine. But I always want us to do the right thing in Liberia. And let's break that cycle. To say, oh, because Sekou know Mr. X, Sekou have a talk show. So when you attack Mr. X, Sekou will attack you. You be afraid of Sekou and not do the right thing for the Liberian people. Then you are a coward. Oh, because Maurice have the biggest platform. Oh, Maurice got a lot of mouth. Maurice got a big mouth. Maurice disrespect everybody. Maurice is rude. So because Maurice is protecting Mr. X, so when Mr. X does do the wrong thing, we shouldn't talk about that because you're afraid of being attacked by those who protect him or her. We have to break that cycle in the Liberian community if we want to make progress. You cannot fight corruption at the same time being corrupt. That is corruption in itself. That's all we always say in Liberia. And now one woman can born crazy child. If Mr. X does something wrong, I will talk about it. If you attack me or criticize me for the right reason, I don't care. That's fine. Criticize me all you want. You want to cost me, cost me. You want to cost my mind, cost my mind. You want to cost my papa, is fine. As long as you're doing it because of Liberia, it's fine with me. And the day you see me, Sekou, protecting anybody, trust me, don't listen to me again. When it comes to criminal behavior, corruption. So even if you are a politician and you are friendly with me, just put this at the back of your mind. If you are engaged in corruption, let me not know it. Let me break some news to you guys here, just so you know. When some things were going on in Liberia, I personally called some of those leaders and tell them, hey, I've heard this. I'm still investigating. I don't know whether or not it's true, but we are investigating. If this turns out to be truth, trust me, don't count on me as your friend. I'm going to expose you. I'm going to talk about it. If you don't want to talk to me again, that's fine. I said that to those people that some of you cannot even stand looking at face and talk. I called them and told them that. It's my friendship. I cherish your friendship so much. The relationship, I like it. I love it. And I want it to continue for life. But if Liberia comes between you and I will put the relationship one side and take Liberia first. Because Liberia is beyond me. It's beyond you. Liberia is way above our personal egos. We have had a lot of talk show hosts in the past. We have had a lot of politicians, presidents, leaders, even kings in Liberia. Where are they today? They were in Liberia. They ruled Liberia. They did a lot of things in Liberia. But where are they today? They are all gone. But Liberia remains. And Liberia will remain forever. So what kind of Liberia I want to leave for my children and their children? A corrupt-free Liberia. Liberia wherein people will now be guaranteed safety because they have attack dogs. No. I don't want to see Liberia wherein Somebody will be afraid to attack. Let me call one of my friends, for example, attack Steve Boley because his friend will say, no. If Steve Boley does something wrong, talk about it. I may even help you to talk about it. If he failed to listen to me behind the scene, I will take him out. That's the kind of Liberia I want to see. Like I said, there are a lot of things that come to us. Some of them we put out a little bit in order to protect our sources. Because going to a certain level may somehow lead into the direction of our sources. So we don't want to do that. You don't want to kill the chicken that laid the golden egg. So there are more to it. When you think about this for yourself, if you're in Liberia or you're outside of Liberia, senators who we are insulting every day, telling them that they are doing nothing, good for nothing, criminals, this, that, decided that they want to help the common people. And the president going to the extent to say, no, we're not going to do that. When people are ready to say, just stop politicizing this thing. Oh, don't politicize the corona. The president himself politicizing the coronavirus. Senators are telling you, give the people a chance. At least, if you're not giving them food, you're not giving them money, give them free time to call. So they can be able to reach to their loved ones. You're indoor. You know how boring it is to be home the whole time? 14 days. 3 weeks, not going anywhere, and they don't have the luxury that we have. They don't have TV at the disposal that we have. So their TV is cell phones. They use that to watch you myself, to watch other news. Senators are asking the president to give the people that incentive. And the president conniving with somebody, a businessman, Mr. Ure, will take that away from the people. Mr. Ure going even as far as to do unusual thing just to deprive the people from getting something. A tax break. Like I said, we can't say everything one day. And I don't want to dominate this show today. I said down the line, in the middle of the show, I will give you some news. I said some. I didn't say all. But don't forget tomorrow, Mr. Cummings will be here. Day after tomorrow, Darius Dillon will be here. We will ask them all the tough questions. Everything you need to know. And I believe they will be willing to expand on them. Mr. Cummings, for example, Mr. Cummings, this will be his first time appearing here on this platform. Mr. Dillon used to be on this platform before he became senator. So this is not a strange terrain for him. Even though sometimes he got choked. Sometimes he can get choked because he'll be like, well, man, you got to slow down. But no, on a serious note, we have asked Dillon the toughest question on this platform. And we will continue to do so, regardless of our friendship. Because we put Liberia first. So you can keep your call coming in. That's something that I want you to think about. Yes, senators wanted to give three day breaks, 3 day back to the Liberian people. George Weah said no. And Hughes and Benina Yure said no. The two of them said no. And Benina Yure going as far as working for George Weah just to save himself that money. That again is Liberia. So keep your call coming in. You can react to whatever I just told you. You can say anything else. Like today is open mic. As part of the open mic, that's why we unveil this information that we just gave you. But you have the right to talk about anything you want to talk about. The line is still open. Call in. You can call the WhatsApp line. You can call the regular line. We will be more than happy. But like I said, if you are supporters of Mr. Ure, you want to insult me for this, that's fine. You can criticize me. I welcome that. I like criticism. We criticize people every day. So what's wrong with you criticizing me? I love it. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Hello?
I like the way they report on and they can be reporting news.
Hold on 1 second. A caller on the WhatsApp line, hold the line. Yeah, wait, what you say, Mama? Go ahead. What is your name and where you calling from?
You're not calling Mama, and I'm Mama. And I mean, boy, you.
Okay, Papa. I
said, and I'm here one boy, you do I look at somebody working born child, you, why you calling my Mama and Papa?
I think, that my Papa, that Papa, oh, remember you told a woman, I know who's calling now. This is, D. Curtis. No. D called it that Papa, that Mama. Mama, you sound like a woman, man. Okay, well, anyway, welcome.
Mama, I know I'm a very beautiful man, so people can usually be tell I'm a woman to I'm a very beautiful man.
Even your voice is beautiful too. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, my voice very beautiful. But Mama, the thing what people can do in a moral there, and I let the thing what they can do.
Okay.
You know, one of my friends where I now suffer half for in America here, I try and get it, man. So when I wear woman, for the wear woman to send for the guy for in Moravia there to bring him to the United States of America. The Spoon TV people go for the man on TV. They say the man was coming from where? He going to the checkpoint, they tap into the checkpoint, the police
there. Too many girls, you know that, right? Because we got a lot of people calling.
You're taking for my 2 minutes, but asking me a question. What's wrong with you said?
Okay, go ahead. Ask your question. Make your contribution quickly.
Okay. So the people, the police people go to the airport inside the thing, the men get in, the working people, the men are holding the paper, then they asking the men what did the paper say. I thought when you security man, you exercising power, you're supposed to be able to read what to know what the paper say. They start asking the men what the paper say. While the men walking around inside to the street, they went and did the thing, they put it on Facebook. The white woman, I see the thing on Facebook right now, the white woman is not here, that the men were having a woman in the car while he was passing around. The whole relationship now spoke. How did that bring the whole relationship spoke?
All right, my man. That all you got to say today. What is on your mind today?
That is meeting on my mind. You have to be put on there. Not even party. You have to be talking onto the table. The people too busy for the quarantine.
All right, thank you. Thank you, sir.
All right, but call me after the show so we can speak.
Okay, I will call you after the show. We're speaking.
All
right, D. Curtis, thank you. All right, caller on the WhatsApp line. What is your name and where you calling from?
Mr. Kane, Moa again. I only have a question.
Go ahead.
So my question say, this 200,000, if for any reason the lawmaker decide to press forward, you have sufficient evidence to be able to feed them in order to bring these criminals to book?
Of course. I said that very clearly. I said whenever I'm challenged, I will make the documentary evidence available. You didn't hear that? Simple.
Dang.
Caller, hold it line.
I know you're speaking in general. You're throwing the missile out there, wherever the enemy are. But I will advise that you directly turn the missile more to the lawmaker and bombard the lower house and the upper.
Some of them, let me tell you. Some of them know. Some of them know, and some of them get the facts. I'm telling you the truth. Some of the representative knows. And
So
some senator knows too.
I don't know the point we will reach now for all to succeed in Liberia, because if these people know the thing, they are not even benefiting it. But they don't have the
Who knows? We don't know who Joshua sharing the way. Joshua be taking the money. Says he took over. He took it from this guy. How can they are not even investigating to know? Okay, why Joshua? Where's the money? And the money is not even mentioned in the national budget.
102 lawmakers in simple majority. That means 52 is a majority, and I bet it for 52 to be eating the money. I bet it for 52 of them to be getting the money. So in the one who eats on the money, they don't reach to 52. Then of course they are the majority to bring all the other criminals on board. Can you imagine?
Man, thank you, man. Thank you. We gotta take the next caller. Thank you.
Sekou, I see you.
All right. Caller on the phone line 609 number. Are you there?
Hello. Is it 609 number?
Yeah, that's you.
All right, from New Jersey. How are you, Sekou?
I'm doing all right. What is your name?
George Saki from New Jersey.
George Saki. Hey, caller, hold the line, please. George Saki, go ahead.
George Saki from New Jersey.
Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, thank you for your show, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I got 2 minutes, so I'll be very brief.
Yeah, quickly.
There are a lot of distractors. People who don't want you guys who have platform that people following to continue following, to continue hearing what you guys say. So my advice is don't pay them mind because they want notice. They want to spend time on them. So just ignore them. All right. That's my first point. My second point is when Darrell Dillon come tomorrow, if I don't have the time.
No, Darrell Dillon coming tomorrow. It is Alexander Cummings tomorrow.
Yeah, the answer tomorrow. If I don't have the time to call, please ask him this question. Let him tell you how Floor got confirmed. How many votes he got?
Who?
It was how many votes? Floor, the guy who
Floor Sayer?
Commissioner for the NEC. Yeah, Floor Sayer.
Okay.
Please, I want to know how he passed, how many people voted for him, because I called on a show, I think 2 weeks ago, I told you that this was my first time calling on talk show, and you were asking me to speak better, at the end of my conversation, in a jovial manner. And I said that this was a game that George Weah was carrying on. That he wanted to put the Nigerian guy forward, and he knew they were denying, and then he get all his people through. Ford was the main guy. I wasn't wanting him to go because he was the guy that would play with the data, give it to whosoever is the commissioner. I said the Pope. Even if the Pope is there, they give him that data, he will beat it. And my heart bleed when Ford got confirmed. So let Darren tell how many people voted for Ford.
Thank you.
That's why I want to know on the other more. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to the other caller. That person left the line, and I rejected the other call. I thought the other person would stay on. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my name is Sidiki, calling from Seattle.
Sidiki from Seattle. Sidiki, welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for the show. I just get one question and some clarification also that I want you to make about the maritime you talk about between NIU and the President Weah. My question is about the maritime and the 200,000. I just want you to make more clarity on that. The maritime, the 200,000, he said NIU has been taking that money since.
Hold on. Caller, hold the line.
So we are in the picture and some misunderstanding about the percentage between the both people. And today he's saying that, if I'm not mistaken, now he said George Weah taking that money now from NIU. So that 200,000, NIU then taking it on which level? And my second question, the maritime office is belong to who?
All right. Thank you. I'll answer your question. Let's hear from the other caller, okay? Hello, caller, your name, where you calling from? 401 number.
My name is Ojuku Nkage. I'm calling from Rhode Island.
Ojuku, go ahead.
East Providence, Rhode Island. Yeah, Mr. Conan, good evening. Yesterday I called on your show and I told you that I want your admirer, but today I have a good time to be there because I'm off today from work.
That's good.
I don't know what. I don't know why the Liberian people should be surprised at the NIU. The NIU ran a maritime individual with all, even taking nobody questioned him because he ran that place as his private entity. And then when he came out, this guy have the macrocosm of corruption in our country. So I don't see why Mr. Collins, some of you guys are surprised at these guys, when you know these guys, how they came to being, how they came to permanent, how they ran in Liberian people. These guys, they are dubious. They teach our people from day one with the little education they have, and they continue to do. And they come now, they want to use the people as a shield to get into power. So I don't know why you guys are surprised at these guys. That means you could naturally run the maritime as his private district. Then we come to George Weah. From day one, I told people I supported Ellen Johnson Sally 97 when I was in Liberia. And that's one of my worst disappointing things I ever did in my life. I wrote the 10 reasons why Ellen Johnson Sally should be president. And on the sponsorship of Senator David Mayoga with the late Sawyer, with my friend CS, Josephus here now living with me. We sacrificed our lives and we went behind the line. But my disappointing thing in my whole lesson was I started myself for politics in Liberia is Ellen Johnson Sirleaf because we thought she was a guardian girl for the international community. But don't get me wrong, she is. Because she's still receiving $500,000 until last time. Money that she cannot even donate to the group of 77 people. And she's getting those money.
Thank you.
Why should we be surprised at George Weah? Just to conclude on George Weah. Yeah. George Weah bought talking about you can first sue for the Liberian people, and so each of those two to the Liberian government, and the FA know and the record exists. So I don't know why you project is so somebody was talking about Messiah was coming to save the country. These guys they are financial bandits. Thank you, Colin, and keep on your good work, and do not relent.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. The caller who asked the question, from the way he asked the question, makes me to believe that he has never been following. And the mention of the 200,000 today was just a reference. But the detail of the 200,000 deal with Mr. Ure is on the show wherein I break the news regarding Mr. Benina Ure. I don't have time to go back to explain to you all of that I did the last time. So all I can tell you, my brother who is calling from Yado, Kidiki, go and watch the show that we talk about Benina Ure. If you go there, you have 3 things listed. We talk about a lot of different things, but Benina Ure version is there. So the second portion of the show, that's all about Benina Ure and the 200,000. So you will get more detail from there. Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is David Bole. I'm calling from Maryland.
David Bole, welcome. Hold on one second. Caller, hold the line. Yes, David, go ahead.
Yeah, Brother Sekou, I've been wishing to talk on this show here for a long time. But, you see, our country, Mama Liberia, I'm very sorry to say, but the way Mama Liberia is running, some of us in the diaspora, we feel very sick. We really want to go back home, but our brothers who are voting these people in power, I don't know what really happened to them. Even those are even educated, they vote wrongly. That's the reason why these people are just treating our country like that. You see? So for the reason I get sick. I get sick so much that I really want to go back home. But yes, the people then they call themselves senators and representatives. They're not doing nothing. All they're doing is just taking money into their pockets. You know, and our people there, they are not doing the right thing. They are not voting the right people in power. So I think like this one is state of emergency. You are just talking about 3 days. They should have given the people the 3 days.
Yeah,
but because of corruption, because even the president wants more money. You see, so for the reason he will not do the right thing. I'm very sorry to say because our people who are educated, they are not even educating the people who are not educated. Going into the country to let the people know that the people, they are only there to pocket money for themselves.
Yeah.
You see, so it's very sickening to know that our electorate who are in Liberia, they are not voting the right people. That's why today we are having this problem.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry to say, but we need to educate our people who we think they went to school. Like I had a brother who went to Erie. I said, why did you select George Weah? Oh my man, you know, everybody can be one. Hello?
Yes, you're alive.
Yeah. So why you voted George Weah? I said, because that's what George Weah.
Let me just make some announcement, quick announcement. When people ask me to actually post the Cash App number they want to contribute to the platform, I didn't even know after I posted it. People already donated about $60, $50 for one person, and $10 for another person. I don't know I have the permission to call their name. Some people don't let their name to be called. But since I don't know yet, I was just surprised to see the money. Sarah Wayne give $50. Musa Kone give $10. Plus the $10, the $100 that just announced that one of the brothers called me yesterday and donated that his contribution to the platform. You know, the show was not even on. The guy just called me and made that contribution. His name is Gaffy Soiree from New Jersey. He didn't tell me to announce it actually. A lot of people don't like that, but personally, you're not giving me this money because you like me. You're giving me this money because you want this platform to grow so that we can do more for the Liberian people. So when you do it, I think it's imperative that we inform the Liberian people of the good gesture. So thank you all. For those of you who have contributed, I want to say thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. So my brother, you may conclude.
Yeah, so my brother, we are very sorry for Mama Liberia, and we want to tell the people who are in Liberia to vote right so that our country can do something. But we are not doing nothing. We are just going backward. Every time you look around, we are going backward. There's no electricity. There's no water. The last time sport director or sport minister or telling the people, wash your hands with running water. What is running water? I was too sorry. I went on a beach. I said, where's the running water? People get wet water. Even some will go down there with take back with red water. So we encouraging people to come over, you know. So we just have to talk to the people to vote right for the right people, so that the people like Dara and all of them, they are doing very well now. So at least if we have 2 or 3 more like Dara, that would be very fun.
Thank you.
So I just want to, yeah.
Thank you very much. Caller on the other line, 240 number. Are you there?
Hello?
Hello, can you turn down the monitor from the other side?
Can I what?
Turn down the monitor.
Okay, I have.
All right. You're live. What is your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, you need to tune down the monitor. That's why you keep hearing twice. So just listen to the phone and tune off the other one. Go ahead and turn off the monitor and then listen to the phone only.
Okay, my name.
Yeah,
My name is Brooklyn Smith.
Yeah, you keep distracting yourself. Turn down the monitor you're listening to and focus on your phone.
I have turned on the monitor.
Okay, my sister, go ahead. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you for your show. My name is Brooklyn Smith. when Darius Dillon gave you all that information, didn't he tell you that Emmanuel Shaw has share also in Lone Star? Because you get
what are you talking about?
You get.
I don't understand. Dawah Dillon.
I'm saying that you.
I said Dawah Dillon going to be here.
Darius Dillon.
I didn't say that.
No, I know you didn't say that. I know for sure.
You know for sure Dawah Dillon is the one that gave me information?
Yes, that you are. But it's not a problem. Your show is nice. But what I'm saying is, didn't he tell
No. How did you know that?
Didn't he tell you that Emmanuel Shaw is also
I'm asking you.
in Lone Star?
I'm asking you. I know that. Nobody had to tell me that. I'm asking you. How did you know that?
No, but you didn't tell us that. You just. I don't know. I think you're actually setting up the show for coming tomorrow.
I'm asking you. No, I mean it's not funny. I'm asking you now.
I don't get along, so I think you're setting up the show for coming for tomorrow. Anyways, your show is nice. Have a wonderful day.
All right. You have a good day. So she just came here to accuse Dawah Dillon. Can you imagine? Dawah Dillon name only came here when we talk about his appearance on Thursday. So now, that's okay. Some CDC been accusing a lot of different people within the CDC or within the government circle that sometimes some people say, I read one thing the last time I was on the show. One CDC came and wrote, we know that Sekou Carrasco can give you information. So one of them say, we know that Smith Toby can give you information. The other lady now, she frustrated about maybe she got something against Dawah Dillon. She said Dawah Dillon can give me all my information. You will keep guessing. That's the whole thing about it. Everybody will keep guessing to think as to who is giving me information, but you will never know the source of my information. So, you keep trying. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I want to talk on the show real quick.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry for the noise.
You're live. Go ahead. What is your name?
Okay. My name is MJ. I'm calling from Iowa. Oh my God, I'm sorry, guys. Y'all wait 1 minute.
That's okay.
I want to make sure y'all hear me.
Yeah, we're hearing you.
Okay. Alright, my son was making a lot of noise. So
that's okay.
I'm here so I can. Alright. Now you say what is on your mind, right?
Yeah, what's on your mind?
Okay. What's on my mind? All these politics in it. Let's just talk about those people in Liberia.
Go ahead and say what's on your mind.
How we gonna try to get them some food? I don't know why you're doing your fundraising and things like that. So
to help the people.
Yeah, that's
somebody
somebody
suggested to me that for us to do that before, but I don't know how it's going to work.
It is going to work. You have your team down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just sending the money raised. You sending the money, they're going to buy the rice and things. They're going to give the poor people and things like that. That's why I care about who get 200,000 or what's there. It's none of my business. We're going to reach. And put in one, we're trying for them to get fed, you know what I'm saying? So let's try to get their food to eat. Okay. All the politics here right now, the Liberian people don't need it. We just need to feed them.
All right.
And it would depending on the hustle pass the bill to feed those people. Y'all know very well that the government will now look out $40 million to buy food for those poor people. That's I don't know who even believe that's gonna last. It will never happen. So let's just focus on them.
Thank you.
People have been doing it. Since a lot of people have been doing it. They are donating, but let it come from you, not Sekou. Try to do your own so people can get food to eat. That's my suggestion to you.
That makes sense. That makes sense, my sister. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm not laughing at this. My sister that just left the line. The lady that called earlier, she's very funny. She just did something. She just came to to agree that everything I said, she's a Ure person. She's a Ure supporter. And I know the person she talked to before calling on this platform. I know. But the thing is, she just confirmed that everything I say is true. If you can say, oh, maybe the thing is saying that other person tell you, maybe they know, they have explained that to that person. But Dylan and I, we don't go to that level. Hello? Dylan can be shocked from the information that I can get when they hear you on the show here. So we are not in that business. So, you keep guessing about my, my sources. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, Sekou. My name is John Sabo, and I'm calling from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
Yes. So, thank you for your show. First time caller, by the way.
First time caller, welcome.
Yes. So, I've been following you, but today's story is actually, I am still not seeing anything to actually believe it. It's the story about Bernard Ure, about the 3-day free calls and stuff like that. The reason I say this is, the free call been around for years, for a very, very long time until the government came in power. It was actually their move to take the free calls away from the cell phone company. So why in this time now Bernard Ure will go after the free calls and the government? So something's trying to not really.
I don't know how you've been following or what I've been listening. Or if you've been listening, I don't know whether you understood what I said. But maybe you will go back to listen to the show properly. But thank you very much.
I listened to what you said.
No, you did not. You did not. You didn't listen. Just go and listen again.
Can I just explain what you?
No, we don't have. We don't have time for that. Your first explanation showed that you never listen, or maybe if you listen, you didn't get it. So it's okay. The show will finish. You have the opportunity to listen to again. Thank you. Caller, what is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello there, Sekou.
Yeah, you are live.
Oh, okay, thank you very much. My name is Moses Colley. I'm calling from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Moses Colley, welcome. Hold the line. Caller from the UK, please hold the line. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Mr. Collins, hold the line. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Hold on. Somebody on the WhatsApp line not understanding me. Caller on the WhatsApp line, state the hold the line. Don't say anything. All right, thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, I know that you said that Dylan will be coming on the day after tomorrow. But there's something being really pinning in my mind. I want to know this. Because there are people in Liberia don't know their representative, don't know their senator, and don't know the performance of their senators and representatives. Mm-hmm. Is it possible that every issue on the floor, whether in the lower house or the upper house, whosoever votes yes or no, is it possible that they can publish every issue, the result of representative and senator who vote against no and yes, so that their people can know what they're doing, whether they are doing it in their interest or they are not doing it in their interest? Is it possible for it to be public?
We'll definitely ask that question when Dylan comes. I think we talked about that before. Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about that before. If Dylan comes here, that will be one of the questions. If I forgot, you should please remind me.
Okay, yeah, that's what really been pinning me, and we need to educate our people, and we need for everyone to know their representative and senator and what they are doing in the house. So thank you very much, Sekou.
Thank you. Caller, hold the line on the main line. Caller on the WhatsApp line, Mr. Collins from the UK. Are you there?
Yes, Sekou, I'm here, brother.
You are live.
Yeah. Yes, I'm live. Thank you, brother. Obviously, I was just trying to elaborate on the issue of Ure again. Brother, as I said to you the last time, even that caller that came online and accusing you of they don't give you information, I want to know kind of people that supporting Ure.
That's okay.
Kind of want to corrupt, kind of people like someone pushing you in front to tell you that nonsense she just told you. To be frank, brother, your your role right now you're playing, you see a lot of opposition, you see a lot of people who come out and start to attack you. But
Of
I would
course.
just admonish you not to deter
No.
from what you are doing, because most of the people here, they're not up for any good at all for our country. And what you are saying, there's nothing devious, there's nothing that is untrue in it. And they keep coming, and it's hurting me, Sekou. And now I'm asking the whole platform tonight. All the things that are going on, we are stealing our money, giving that money to all people, even all opposition. But unfortunately, number one, before I can even end my statement or my question, you have been told by Jawia clearly that he will never win election as long as Jawia live in Liberia. You have already proven himself that what we have said about him and his family, it is true. That we are feel that you is completely someone who is completely nonsense, in the country, and he cannot be trusted by the Liberian people, because what he did right now, he want to be president as an opposition leader for his party. He already shown how corrupt he is.
Yep.
I don't think anyone will ever want to vote for someone like you, and Joe, we have a right to say that you will not win election in Liberia.
Jawia knows exactly what's going on behind the scenes.
Yes. He knows how to grab him, and he grabbed him at the right time. Imagine a man of opposition who have a great integrity, a man who have a character that will say no to nonsense. And me, I'm asking my fellow Liberians tonight, all the nonsense that's going on here. Look, there are a lot of patriotic Liberians up there who see all the things and who are not happy with like myself. What can we do to tangle all this nonsense that's going on here? Because I'm pissed off, Sekou.
Thank you.
Every time I speak from here, I'm angry.
No,
Because
it's okay.
everything that's going on, our people are suffering, continuing suffering. Someone like you, who we thought you come, but even him trying to damage his own daughter, the real, as a politician. Because what he's doing right now, he's not giving his daughter a good paved way to follow as a politician, people to trust in Liberia.
Yeah, but I don't believe if crime is transferable. I think if his daughter does something, we should hold her responsible for own doing, and like every monkey carry their own tail.
But Sekou, the issue is we are human beings.
Yeah, but his daughter should not be blamed for his behavior.
It written in the Quran and the Bible that if you do something, it will follow up to your fourth generation. And your attitude is not portraying him to be a good example for Liberian people to trust to hold any good position in Liberia. You have shown that he's a completely political idiot. To be fair,
we don't use that. We don't use that kind of word here on people.
I'm sorry, but there is an issue I'm seeing here.
Thank you.
Angry.
Anyway, it's okay. We don't do that here. But next time, don't do that, please.
Yeah.
All right.
Friend, how can he go after just less than 1 year ago when we were dealing with him like a little boy and his whole family? The same we are called him. Even when you see his background in Gilsburg to say, yeah, you want to do something good for Gilsburg, yeah? Gilsburg gets superintendent, Gilsburg gets city major. You could say, okay, everything you have for Gilsburg, send it to the superintendent. That will be it. Let Jovia respect him. Even the very commitment, I'm a supporter of Kwame Sekou. I want the fund of AMC worldwide. You know what I'm saying? But today, I can't understand Mr. Kwame attitude, and I'm waiting to see him tomorrow as he's going to be coming to the show. What he's going to be saying to the Liberian people? What can he say on behalf of the Liberian people? But the Liberian people don't know that he has been advocating on their behalf.
My brother, it's okay now. The time is up. Thank you very much because you're calling from the UK. That's why I give you a little more time. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Sekou.
All right. So he was calling from distant. Let's go back to the 207 number. Are you there?
Yes, Sekou. How you doing?
Hold on 1 second. A caller on the phone on the WhatsApp line. Hold the line, please. Yeah, my brother from Ming. Is that the brother from Ming?
Yes. Yes.
Welcome. what is your name? I know.
My name is Josifa Share Thomas.
Josifa Share Thomas. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, I mean, Sekou, first of all, thanks for the show. And you said what is on our mind. Before I address what on my mind is, you know, like Liberian people listen, talk is free. You know, sometimes if we human being, right, if we hear this Sekou PP to this place, we put in the Liberian way, we not investigate what made Sekou to PP in that place or what made him to not PP there. I'm not coming in defense of Mr. Ure. But tomorrow, we the same library we say, oh, Mr. Ure was useless. He did not take care of the building. He was millionaire and he decided to lavish the money and go broke. And I got one statement from Mr. John Kate, the richest man in Africa, from Nigeria. I remember he said something. I listened to one of the show. He said, businessmen cannot fight government. And Joshua is doing nothing to say yes, because I already told
that's why businessmen should not be in politics. Businessmen. Okay. So you can't get it both ways. You want to be a politician or you want to be a politician, be a politician. You want to be a businessman, be a businessman. But you can't do both.
You see the problem?
If you want to engage in both, you'll be compromised.
The problem we have in our country, Sekou, tomorrow, me and you, thank God, today, I will pray to God for all. You know why? I really love you.
Thank you.
I love your show. I love Prophet Key. Prophet Key is my real man. Because those are people who attack the issues in Liberia. Prophet Key, and my friend Ifra Gali, Hawa Meska. These are people who talk about the issues in Liberia, and they do not have behind any politicians. They talk it how it is. Prophet Key, Sekou Kane, Ifra Gali, Hawa Meska. I mean, they are not part of any political party. But what coming happen, Sekou? Let me give you another news. What we're coming go through is that Chokon Rawa had invited Momo Jiba, the bulldog, to come and start doing their dirty work. Another news over there. And all the things Joshua are doing. Joshua, according to sources, Joshua just sitting in his face now. Group of people go there. If you say who can't get your group, you say somewhere. Another Joseph Tamakam with a group, and when you see any young girl like 19 or 18 years old, like from, oh, they grew, okay, Finabomo, you get a group 3,000. Finabomo get a group 2,000. And what Joshua doing when they like bring people money? They are still useless thing. I tell you for real, I got reliable sources that go to that fence every day that give me the news. Joshua is not doing nothing, is not giving the money for the Liberian people food, that he lying to them, that he said he want to buy food for the people. What he does is that these people go in group. When you carry a group, you'll all be somewhere. A time coming, Joshua is turning that state to a real dictator state. Let me tell you, Sekou, if you, Prophet Key don't stand strong, if Ashwa Gali don't stand strong, if you stand strong, to keep advocating, we all got to join forces together, not only political line, but because we love Liberia. We love Liberia, we love the people of Liberia. We got to stand strong because this is what Joshua is intending to do. He's building a complete police state. He wants for people to even go as far as worshiping him every day, Sekou. If you think a lot, ask any of your sources in there. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's go to the caller on the WhatsApp line. Hope that caller stay there. Caller, are you there? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, my brother. What is your name and where you calling from?
Mike Abel Bidya. I'm calling from
Mr. Bidya from Sweden. Go ahead.
Yes, and I just want to use this time to say thank you for allowing me on your platform again.
Thank you.
And like you were asking a few questions. I don't know. I have not been following the discussion, but I came in late, and I think like it's about what's on your mind. If I'm right.
Yeah, what's on your mind, man? I'll just throw in some breaking news about Mr. Ure and George Weah. People are getting agitated about that. You know, let me say something to you very quick before you talk, my brother. You know, I have some of my sisters that really been following this platform. On the onset, we had maybe 30 or 40 or 50 people watching us, and they've been around. But their interest, some of them, not all of them, their interest is every time you do show, you should highlight the negative about George Weah, not even to recognize any good thing about George Weah. Secondly, their interest is nobody in the opposition can be wrong or should be exposed or should be attacked. So when you attack any issue within opposition, all of a sudden you are changing, or you are compromised, or you have been bought, or you belong to this party or that party. That is just unfortunate. But again, you cannot fight people beyond their level of understanding. Those who understand it that way, I'm sorry, that's not how it is. I'm not part of any party. And I don't belong to any political party or group. But when it comes to standing up for Liberia, even people in the opposition, when they do it, I will talk about it. I'm sorry if you're disappointed. One of the sisters that I respect, she's not happy with me since this whole Ure thing started. Some of them have, serious loyalty to Mr. Ure and people around Ure. So when you talk anything that represents some negative image of Mr. Ure, they will get angry about that. They will, go about making statements, stuff like that. Yeah, but again, I'm sorry, if you feel offended, my sister, but no, I have not changed. I'm who I am, and I pray to remain who I am. Thank you very much. I just want to make that clarification. My brother, you may continue.
Yeah, thank you, Sekou. Yeah, as you just said, you probably almost was reading my mind as well, because it's like it's just like we are just saying this thing about Liberia. It's not about you, Sekou. It's not about Mr. Abbott be dead. It's not about what we want is a better Liberia. You understand what I mean? That's what we want. We all want that place to be the place that we can be proud of. You understand? Yeah, so let me just come before I take your time, before I run up my 2 minutes. What's on my mind tonight is I try to realize it's about time we sometimes have to come down very high on this politician, you understand me? We have to come down very, very high, because if we just use this kind of advocacy all the time and just be talking and yet dialogue with these people, sometimes I don't think this is going to work in Liberia. We have to take some other measures. We have to think out the box.
The brother friend went off. Well, I hope he comes back. But again, the argument that I belong to this party or that party, I'm supporting Mr. Cummings and I'm not supporting Mr. Cummings. I'm tired of defending myself on that. I'm a human being. I have the right to support anybody I want to support. And I have the platform that I can use to promote anybody that I think that can change Liberia for the better. But no, I'm not part of any party. Trust me. I'm friendly with people from both groups. I'm friendly with people that you'll be surprised in the government. And I'm very friendly with people that's supporting Mr. Cummings. Same thing. I'm friendly with people that are supporting Mr. Ure that are really angry at me right now. But my friendship and my relationship with people does not really, impact my judgment if it comes to Liberia. We're supposed to be here for 2 hours. We'll be here for 2 hours, 36 minutes. Simply because we want to make sure that we take all your calls. Unfortunately, we lost the last caller. And like I said, I want to say thank you to those who one more just send a calling. Let me just take that and let's see. Hello, Tricia. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you, Sekou. I wanted to add my voice to
go ahead.
All of this happening. Let me say hello to everyone.
And tell me what's on your mind.
I'm gonna tell you.
And then I'm told that somebody is hoping that Mr. Comey will not turn us down tomorrow to be on the show, thinking that Mr. Comey may be scared to come. So I want you people to give us some guarantee, the listening audience, some guarantee that Mr. Comey will be here tomorrow.
If Liberia have that little confidence in themselves, then that's it. This is the men who have been interviewed on war stages
Al Jazeera, CNN, ABC, and represent a legacy over 100-year-old organization in the United States. Stood in front of boards, people, multi-millionaires and billionaires, and people with trillions of dollar investment, and defended the organization is going to accept there's an extreme emergency or something else come out that he has to attend to. But Mr. Cummings is good with his words. Okay?
All right.
So, and then I'm not going to defend here to people.
No, that's good. That's good. Mr. Cummings will defend himself tomorrow, hopefully.
Yes. Yes. So, I don't know what would he be afraid of. He had never stood in front of the Liberian people. He had never taken anything from the Liberian people. He had never slept with any of your wife or daughters or boyfriends. So, what would he be afraid of? I'm not being rude. I'm just saying. So, we have to be very, everybody wants somebody to give them a chance. But we don't want to give other people a chance. I see a lot of stuff going on Facebook, Sekou. You know, people are going on and saying people are jealous. People are. Let me say this to all of us. We Liberians, we are the problem. Our leaders are not the problem. We are the problem. Because we make devils out of our leaders. We make kings out of our leaders. We think they're untouchable. We should not have to challenge them when things are wrong. You cannot do wrong to fix things that are wrong. And we sit down and watch. Sekou, I want you to condemn me. You know, you and I can go hair on hair in the dark end. Okay?
Yeah,
we do. We do. Everybody who know me personally will call me if I say something they don't like, or if I'm on the path they don't like. We will discuss it. Okay? And I do for other people. And that is the art of leadership. Because you know why? Anyone who stops learning, you are not educated. That's why in the developed world, there's something they call, continuing education or development courses, because you always learn something every day. So if you think you are exhausted every knowledge and you cannot be talked to, then you are not a leader. You are narcissistic. I'm the one who's saying it. You know, when you start to speak about certain people that certain people like, they cut away from you. Yeah. They call you names. For me, Sekou, and I like your attitude. When you were there, you were 40 people. Many of these people who call you names today, they know your name. Okay? Liberians like to be associated with success, but they don't want to plant. They don't want to build success. They just want to see it and be a part of it. They want to identify with other people. Listen, if you can elevate other people, that's great. But also elevate yourself. Now, let me say this to the Liberian people. You cannot call people rogues. You passing in the back and making deals. You cannot take away from the people you say you are fighting George Weah for and take bribe from George Weah. I'm not saying this is what happened until I get the evidence. I will sound like you, Sekou, allegedly. Okay? And these things, we need to look at it. You cannot say you are an advocate. I see some other advocate writing, or people are jealous. Let me tell you something. I'm 50 years old, proudly so, and I think I'm accomplished, and this is not to brag. I am not rich. I work like everybody else, get a paycheck to pay my bills and take care of my children, all right? I don't have to beg people to eat, and I'm my own person. Why would people be jealous of people? Sekou, speak the truth. Liberians are not used to facts. We brought in Dole. What happened to us? We killed one another. We brought in Taylor. Okay? We killed one another. We brought in Ellie. She looted the nation. After saying, bomb the mansion, we rebuild it. We brought in Weah because he loved the nation. Although he was sleeping with boys and girls, and every married woman he see, I didn't say that. Okay? Mobile Malu said it. Mobile Malu said he caught him with a carriage grader where they can't do nothing for him. He said it way back before Weah became president. And since Weah is president, he also repeated that those who work with Weah, he has to sleep with them, both the girls and the boys. So I'm saying that we make God out of Weah. Today you can't talk to Weah. You talk, people curse you. I see other women go around and say, oh, people watch Prophet Key show and Prophet Key is cursing Weah up. Weah is the leader. Okay? Do I say it is right? I have not said that. But if you can't cause Weah man, don't cause me. I have children. Don't cause Sekou mother. Sekou come from a woman. Don't ask other people to cause other people. No, you don't say you're doing right, then you take bribe from other people.
Penina Yure, when we are first took over, right? When we are first took over and they wanted to reverse the 3 days weekend. In fact, they wanted to do it Ellington. They see Sedition got in the street and said it was going to be hard on the Liberian people that the time they want to vote. Then they came to power. Then they cut a deal, just like we're talking about. Some of our advocates today who have come on our side, when they were where we are, they were for it. Just as they were for it with Cabinet General. I don't want nobody to come and say, oh, nobody need to be here. If nobody asks anybody here. All right? We will work. If there are 2 of us, we stand up. If there are 3, we stand up. Some of you won't come on my platform. You're welcome. You don't want to come. It's a choice. It's your freedom to associate or not to associate. Okay? God is a God of free will, and He gave all of us free will. But where the Jews are, for Liberia to move on, we have to be factual. We have to check each other. We, especially who come up and we are opinion leader, we cannot get emotional. I'm your sister. But when it comes to Liberia, please divorce that from me. If I do wrong, you talk to me, I don't listen, get on the platform and speak about it.
For sure.
Prosecute me about it, because you know what? I'm giving you. And you and I can talking about when you go off on ANC.
Yeah.
And we do that.
Yeah.
So you see me coming aside, somebody says something that is not correct, and I need to rectify. But I think people have to understand. Should Mr. Cummings become president of Liberia, he will be president for people in Sonny Wayne, people on the Oro, people in Ganta, people in Vanjima, people in Putu, and all around. He will represent Liberia. The goal is that he comes with character and a new vision. That is my goal. But you think because I vote for Cummings,
let me just make some quick statement right here. This person, this Fanny Cebu person that I know, is an older person. If you follow those little boys and little girls that will come and behave, unbecoming manner, if you follow them, I'm going to block you from this platform. Calling this platform ANC platform, if you say that again one more time, I'm going to block you. Simple as that. You don't have to be here. Some of you don't deserve respect. Yes, some of you just don't deserve respect. You are an older person. And I just told you. If me talking about what's his name? Penina Yure, if that makes you feel uncomfortable being here, call and leave. That's fine. If you write that again, calling this platform, ANC platform, I'm going to block you. Simple as that. You don't have to be here. So you may conclude, my sister.
Thank you so much, Anseko. So in all,
yeah,
we need to hold. We have made enough mistakes for 173 years. We cannot continue to choose people based on emotions. Okay? Number one, leaders need to bring to the table experience, not loud mouth, not instruction.
They can just run their mouth on George Weah every day. You say Sedition insulting you. When somebody criticize people, some people you consider your leader, then you get angry. These are the people, even your leader becomes president, you will behave the same way like the Seditians.
Exactly. Because they were sitting in
some of you are complete disappointment.
So that's the thing. So leadership is not based on being loud and being aggressive, because that's what we voted for. That's what we continue to put in as leadership in Liberia. Rudeness, loudness, mischievous people who lied and take from other people on a false pretense, who pattern. Those are the people that we call leaders. Then when they get there, so long we don't benefit, then we start speaking. Because majority of the people who are here talking or who are on our side today talking, if they had gotten where they were offered in the first place or where they were promised, they won't be here. So, me, I've been here and I will be here. If I get 2 people on my platform, and 2 people I talk to, I will talk to. Some of you didn't know me 3 years ago or 5 years ago. So it would not matter. It does matter.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So let me address some of you guys here. The thing here, I don't really care what you say about whatever party. I don't care what you say about me. You can criticize me, you can accuse me, you can say anything you want to say about me. But to say this platform, I don't want anybody to try, I know some people will come here, and that person, I know exactly what she's doing it for. I don't want to dignify certain names on this platform right now. She's doing it because of a reason. You can say anything you want to say about me. You can say anything you want to say about the topic under discussion. But to call my platform ANC platform when you can see SKTV, that's shit ignorant. That's just proving you're ignorant. This is not ANC TV, the ANC platform. This is SKTV. And it belongs to SKTV and people that are supporting this platform. So it is insulting for you to come here and say, oh, this platform is simply because we criticize Benina Ure. George Weah is the president of the Republic of Liberia. Benina Ure can case George Weah feet. If we can criticize George Weah on this platform every day, you're happy about that. But when Benina Ure is mentioned, then you go amok. You must be ashamed of yourself. This platform, it does not belong to any political party. When Mr. Cummings said that COP protest, he did not even say it when Mr. Cummings' party said that the protest for December 30th was unconstitutional. We came on this platform and attacked Mr. Cummings. We said it was wrong. We said that statement was unpatriotic. We said that statement was not in the interest of Liberia. You were happy to hear that from me. You were very happy, going all over the place, jumping like a beheaded chicken. You were happy. But because now I'm criticizing Ure, then you want to talk nonsense. On the same platform, when Mr. Barker wrote something, we didn't take position about the protest organized by COP, I criticized Mr. Joseph Barker here. You are happy because that was not your own leader. When I sat here on this platform, that I said that Mr. Cummings is too cold for me. When I say Mr. Cummings, I don't see him as somebody who can lead Liberia because he looks too slow to me. When I said that here, you were jubilating, jumping all over the place. Yeah, that time was good. Sekou is a good person. Sekou can say the truth. Sekou is an honest person. Yes. So when it comes to Mr. Ure, because Mr. Ure is your own leader, you don't want Sekou. Sekou now, all of a sudden, Sekou is the ANC person. Shame on you, man. You have a good day, man. We're going to be here tomorrow. I want to thank those of you that participated, that donated something to us. Let me take Vito for the last call. Vito will be the last caller. My brother Vito, welcome.
Hey, my brother, how you doing, man?
I'm all right, my brother. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know why you sitting with it, trying to explain yourself. Nobody give you a damn to start your TV. I mean, your TV stuff. Nobody give you a damn. If they give you somebody take their money back, you will pay a rental. Now, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna look. If we want to abroad to change, we have to change. Everyone all have to change. We can continue to call we are out for other people.
Yeah.
Out, and then we want to be bad.
All of a sudden, when you call their own leader, or then you're the bad person now.
Yes, I'm not trying to make friends here. Even you, Sekou, you made a mistake. I will come after you. You know me for that. I don't care. I ain't trying to make friends here. I'm not looking for a job. No, because some of us kept quiet, because some people kept quiet because their brothers or sisters were in government and they were stealing money given to them. That's how we found ourselves yesterday. That's what the war came about. Oh yeah, my brother was a rebel. So I won't say anything. But my brother can speak, but because he's working in the government, I will keep quiet. You know you're doing wrong. So in the first place, when they allow that you were to run on that ticket in that district, that was wrong. Then you it's all about himself. You know what I'm saying? They are all about themselves. And we got to change this nonsense. Then you know what was wrong, he's wrong today, you'll be wrong tomorrow. Just miss that food.
My man, my brother, that's the reason why I've been struggling. To be honest with you, I've been struggling to identify with any political party because you know what? I don't want to be limited. Because it's very hard for you to be in and then criticize what you are part of. It's very hard for you to pay allegiance to some politician or political party. Then you'll be limited as to what to say and how to say it. But that's not with me. When you see that, as a matter of fact, when you see that I've gone this far, without me doing fundraising to build this platform, it have taken me forever. Going slowly, because I'm afraid. I don't want to be identified. I don't identify with anybody, ask anybody to do something for me. Then tomorrow, when I talk to you, then you say, oh, we don't want to help you build a platform.
Yes.
That's all. It's not that I'm rich. I don't have money. I'm like everybody else. I'm an average person. I can get what I eat when I work for it. But I'm not rich. And taking my time, taking those hours and hours, and spending my own finance to build a platform for the Liberian people. All of us, all of you here should be contributing. Because it's for us, it's not just for me. But the reason why I'm very much careful, because of some of these things. Because everybody wants to protect their own criminals. When somebody does something wrong, they don't want you to talk about it. Simply because they are affiliated with that person. This is wrong, man. That's not the kind of Liberia I want to see. Trust me. I know some of you are uncomfortable, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll keep telling the truth.
We will not change.
We're not going to waver.
Because our forefathers kept quiet because they put the hair screen in government that were doing the wrong thing and they kept quiet. Look at where we found ourselves. We kill one another because people kept quiet. If you don't keep quiet, it will happen to our children. Because our own lives of it is so already. And we cannot keep quiet anymore. If you go wrong, I will tell you. So when you're opposition, you that call yourself opposition, you that really want men the right thing for Liberia now. You know, come together. We may not be 100% perfect, but we need to come together. Or else we are in his criminal will destroy that country. And some of the people in the opposition will join them. So we the men who work for that country. We don't want to see our children do better than us. We don't want to see good hospitals in our country, good schools. We don't want to go back home and rebuild that country. We got to come together now. We got to stop the hatred. We got to stand as one. If Brother Sekou says something, you see something, he says it, and it's the truth. I don't think he's talking with your brother. I get it. The truth is the truth. Brother Sekou, I want to tell you today, not be afraid to speak your mind.
No.
Even if it's against me, speak your mind, Brother Sekou. God is the only one that when he's mad at you, you should worry about it. But human being, we are human beings. All they do to you, they will kill you. Nobody can kill me here. Nobody shooting me. But I said, speak your mind. God put you here. He gives you this platform so that you can stand up for your people. Whatever pleases you, whatever you see wrong, speak your mind. But I said, God will back you up. That's what I call for, man.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, folks, like I was saying, you know, sometimes people try to make you to talk. But, you know, it takes a lot to get me angry. I'm not angry. I'm just expressing myself in a manner that I want you to catch the feeling, tell you exactly how I feel when I'm disappointed in some of you for being that, you know, openly biased. If you're praying to see a better Liberia, it must start with yourself. First, learn to accept the truth. The first attribute of having an integrity, it starts with you. Good character starts with you. Honesty starts with you. You must learn to look at your friend. The reason why Liberia is going the way it's going right now is because we are friends are not men enough and women enough to look we are in the face and tell you the truth. That is the problem we are facing in Liberia. So, for example, if tomorrow Alexander Cummings, Mr. Boakai, Yomli Kanga Lawrence, any of those people becomes president tomorrow, You telling me we will not be able to tell them the truth? Simply because they are opposition today? If that's what you think, then don't count on me. Even if Mr. Ure becomes president tomorrow, Joseph Boakai becomes president tomorrow, or Yombly Kanga Lawrence, or Darius DeLong, anybody for that matter that you think I know or I'm affiliated with, trust me, I will maintain the same position. If they do the right thing, I will support them in the open, like my support for DeLong. I don't care what somebody think about me. I don't belong to the Liberty Party, but I like DeLong. I like his honesty, his transparency. DeLong is not perfect. DeLong is one person, when you call him today, it will take 2-3 months before you call you back. So that's why I laugh when they later even accuse DeLong. DeLong doesn't even have time to answer people's calls. So who can depend on DeLong for information? Then you will really stay on inside. In the LeBron people will say. But yet, I like the fact that DeLong is making sure that we have some level of transparency in Liberia. And what he is doing, many people may be doing the same thing or even more, but we are not saying it. And DeLong being very transparent. So my support, why is it that I'm not hiding my support for DeLong? And then I'll be hiding my support for Combs? No. I'm not supporting Combs. So I'm not part of Combs' party. So assuming that Combs become president tomorrow, Combs start doing the good thing, I will support him. Or even before he even become anything. If I see the leadership that I need in Mr. Combs, I will support him. What's wrong with that? I'm not Liberian. Do I not have right to support somebody? Of course I do. But I don't feel safe with anybody. As far as these political parties are concerned. All these political parties, I still feel there are some serious leadership lapses in them. I still feel that way. I still feel like the leaders are not doing enough to control the party. And what's going on. That's why sometimes I commend the Liberty Party for being quiet, organized, and strong. Does that mean I'm part of the Liberty Party? No. I'm not part of any party. But anybody do the right thing, I will say. If we do the wrong thing, we will point to it. Like me or hate me. That's just me. And I appreciate all of you who have contributed. $1, $10, whatever it is. Like I said, we've been doing our best. The little you can see, as far as this platform is concerned, is in a weak way. And some friends who voluntarily contributed equipment, but we still need some updated equipment. We still need good equipment, trust me. And some of the things are very, very expensive. Yeah, very, very expensive. So we are going small, we are building up. We appreciate all the contributions. The number that I put on the Cash App number is there. If anybody wish to contribute to this platform, it's your platform. You're welcome to do so. You have a good day. We'll be here tomorrow with Mr. Alexander Combs, the political leader for ANC, former former presidential candidate in 2017. He will be here tomorrow. We'll be discussing everything Liberia. About him, about Liberia. Pretty much, we will also be entertaining questions from you, the viewer. Whether you'll be writing the question while the show is on, or you may be sending the question to me, or you may even call in to ask him your question. Be blessed. You have a good day. Yeah, so I'm still going to go back to that music I will play, man. You know, Bassa music. You know, he used to me the way I was dancing that music. That's a very good music I like. Yeah, enjoy the music small before you go. I can dance too. Somebody want to contribute? You can do the Cash App number. The Cash App number is right there. The Cash App number is just tagged, is the one that just pinged. The 480-862 number 0783. That's the Cash App number if you wish to contribute. Somebody just asked a question, how do we contribute? That's the Cash App number. We do not have GoFundMe as of yet. This was suggested by some of the contributors that we sometimes they want to contribute, without being noticed, so that we should put something there so that when they're ready they can just chip in whatever they want to chip for the platform, to maintain the platform. Vincent, the show finished. I'm just about to close now. Yeah, I will call you back right after the show. I will call you back right after the show. You know me, I like dancing Billy. So like I was saying, for those of you who were asking me as to how can you contribute, you can contribute through the Cash App number right there that is paying under the show. A lot of people been calling me how they can contribute. So it was suggested by some of those people that we provide a number that they can use to send their little token. And while the show was on, two people contributed. One, Sarah Wayne contributed $50, and one, Musa Kone contributed $10. So whatever you can contribute, we appreciate anything. As you can see, we've been doing everything on our own. With the help of free friends who contributed equipment and stuff like that. We still need more equipment to do more. Before I go, let me just make this quick announcement before I go. Oh wow. So let me make this quick announcement. I never look at the Cash App since I announced the previous contributions. While we were talking, about two other people contributed. Initially, I said there was a contribution of $50 by Sarah Wayne, and then Musa Corner $10. And then while we were talking, after that, we had $100 contribution for one Joseph Weir, and then Tattoo Robert also contributed $25. We appreciate it. Want to say thank you. Wow, that's great, man. We never asked these people. They voluntarily contributing to the platform. We really appreciate it. Appreciate everybody. The improvement here we do here is not for me, it's for all of us. It's for Liberia, it's for all Liberians. So everything you put in there, we highly appreciate. Thank you very much. So enjoy, your music, and we're going to be leaving very soon. Wow, I'm very impressed. Thank you very much. All right, somebody just asked, if you're living in the diaspora, if you're living outside of the United States, how do you contribute? You want to contribute, you can send us MoneyGram. If you want to do Western Union, MoneyGram, you want to do, they call the other ones here. RIA, whatever way you can, we really appreciate everybody. Yeah, but the show is finished. Somebody said viewership dropping. The show is finished. We just play music now. The show is finished. So the people have no reason to be here. They want to leave now. All right, we just play music now. When we say we're leaving, we have over 400 people here. When we say we're closing the show. Yes, anybody can contribute. If you wish to contribute, anybody can contribute. I'm responding to questions. The show is finished. The reason why I'm even here right now, I'm just trying to make sure that these people's questions are answered. So I'm going to answer the last question asked by this brother, Valley A.S. Sano. He said, what if he lives in Australia and wants to contribute? Yes, if you want my information, you can contact me after the show. Any information that you need. If you cannot contribute through WhatsApp or through Cash App, you can call me. I will give you my information. If you want to send MoneyGram or Western Union, that's fine. You can contact me from Sekou Kene show. You can send me a message whether it's on the platform. You can use SKTV to send message, or you can send message to my direct number. Either way, I will see it. You can send message to SKTV directly, and we'll respond to it. You can also send message through my direct account, Sekou Kene. All right. Any question or anything, let me know. So we'll leave it here for today. Have a good day. Wow, folks. Yeah, a lot of people don't let me go. While we were just talking about 2 minutes ago, one of the sisters, Regina Gardner, just contributed $100. Wow. Thank you very much, sister. We appreciate it. I mean, this is amusing. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I needed to announce that because I can't just announce other people and then leave the other one out.